Ka Sorkar jela kala Pynlait pajba ya ka Hello Meghalaya OTT platform ke bedai ke program ke benengkong ba ka jela Meghalaya kala le hapok keri India ha ke ba kane kan yarap ban Kyntiew ha ke Rynsan ya kiriu don sap. Ya kane la Pynlait daw mitrang ba ke jela ha ke ba kane ke don ya ke thong ban Kyntiew ya ki bebun kisap nadu ke tem keput ke kam sna film bat kiwe. Ya kane ke program la penlong hapo ke jingi trailang hapdeng ke Meghalaya Grassroots Music Project MGMP pat ke Hard Rock Cafe. Ha kane ke program la don lang uba polling do Menteri Ketenaga Tourism uba Donald P. Waklang Chief Secretary ke Sorkar jela bat kiwe ki hair officer. Habakran ha ke jingi lang Menteri rang ba ulaong ba kane ke OTT platform kalong ru ban yara pisa ya kito kinong sna film kinong penmi idor ki bala ban kring bon kinong pej nang ta ki samla ne ki nong song snong ki badon sap ha ke put ketem bat kiwe. Ha kene ke program la don ru ke jingsam kusnam sha ki khat sangot ki bru ki badon la ki sap per ki balong kum ki nong kring bat wan ra jingkela ha ka jela.
Can we have a big round of applause as we welcome our dignitaries this evening?
Hello Meghalaya is an OTT platform
designed exclusively for the people of Meghalaya.
Whether you're a filmmaker who wants to tell a story,
Any musician who wants to share and connect with the audience, a content creator who's always pushing the boundaries of creativity.
Hello Meghalaya has something for everyone.
You not only get to do what you love, but you also get paid.
This is really what we are trying to do out here. If you heard the speech of the Chief Secretary as well as the Honorable Tourism Minister, you will be able to connect the dots and see that there is a real process and an effort to really bring the youth forward in our state. Whenever we started programming and making policies for the state government and for the people, we realized that if we are going to make programs that are individual and in silos, we may not be able to achieve, or we may ultimately miss the larger picture. And therefore, 6 years back when we started working and we formed the government, and now we are in MDA 2, we started looking at what we called the stakeholder approach, which means that we will not be program or policy driven, but we will be stakeholder driven. Now, who are the stakeholders? It's the women in our society who are stakeholders. It is the youth who are important stakeholders. It is the farmers who are important stakeholders, and so on and so forth. And hence, the youth being a very, very important stakeholder in the state of Meghalaya, you would have seen that in the last many years, multiple programs have come out in multiple ways to actually tap what Paul had just mentioned, to tap the energy of the youth of our state. What Paul said was a very, very important point. The youth, like the way the water flows, is a very, very powerful energy. It is our policies and programs and the way the government will work. It will ensure that this powerful energy will become either a destructive force or a constructive force. And that's really the mindset with which we are always looking at this issue and ensuring that we are able to channelize this energy that is there in the youth. The last time when I had spoken to my team about MGMP and looking at all these different programs that we're doing, our idea is to create value. You see, it's not about just showcasing your talent. Yes, we have talent, and yes, we should showcase it. But how does this talent convert into livelihood? How does this livelihood convert into different earnings for our people? How can we collaborate with the industry? How do we make it an industrial system? How do we create a music economy? How do we create a movie economy? It's not about just music, not about just sports, but how do we create a sports economy? What is activity that will ensure that while we invest in all of this for the youth, the music and the sports, we need to create livelihood, and we need to ensure that the economy also is affected by it. And that's why this entire platform is all connected to all these issues, and that's why they just mentioned to you about the economy also. But I just wanted to let you know that these are all factors that have come into our thought process while we were planning all of this. So really, we're looking forward to this happening. I also want to share with you that I had the opportunity to meet our Honorable Prime Minister once, and I mentioned about this OTT platform to him, and he was very excited to hear about it. And he was mentioning that he would be very happy to see our local boys and girls from here who are focused on their traditional music, especially traditional music, and how that music can be collaborated with another state's cultural music, and how there could be some fusion between the local cultural music from this state with another state, and how you could create unique music and fusion music out of that. And this is one aspect that I would really like to also support. I would like to see that our cultural, the musics, the traditional musics, the music instruments that we have, how can these be then connected to other parts of the country and even the world? Because that's what will be very distinct about us.